Hello friends, this is Julia, this is Tree Flower Tarot, and this is hashtag only 10 decks by Katey Flowers. Without further ado, first up is Rider-Waite, and my weight of choice is the yellow box, the one and only, and it's just my favorite. It's like buying candles at the supermarket. It gives me all the feels, and it's all softened up, and it's great. It's a clear reader. It doesn't need any special frou-frous and attentions. I love it. The thoth, just because, you gotta nerd out a little bit, and he's got the Kabbalah down and all of these interesting associations and ideas. I love it. And just the backs is just, yes, Rosy Cross. Gilt Tarot, and I just did a video comparing these three. The Gilt Tarot is like what my perfect associations would be, and in order wise, and how she positioned the strength and justice and all of the Kabbalah associations, and at the same time it's not overly like occultist, and it's nice and clear and clear-headed, and I don't know, it's balanced. Yes, it's balanced and simpático. It's a very nice personality. My Marseille of choice is the Spanish Tarot, and by Fournier. It's the publisher, because of the colors, and Fournier cardstock is my very favorite. My very, very favorite. It's so nice. Shuffles so nicely. And these colors are great. Love it. Love it. Love it. Next up is one that it's one of what I would consider, like special soul decks, and it's the Aquarian Tarot. It speaks to me in different ways and patterns. Sometimes I see them vibrating, and it has all of its movement in it. The colors are amazing, and they bring me into this mood of the whole this is the age of Aquarius kind of vibes. And Katey Flowers did a video about what your soul deck means, and she was like, either you're the world's most boring person or you're a conspiracy theorist. And I was like, yes, how did you know? Like, looks for bugs, and it was hilarious and really cool. And yes, I love this deck. It's mystical and hippie, and all the patterns make me see things, and it's really cool. And talking about patterns making me see things, this is the Tarot Tartessos. It's not a very well-known deck. It's again by Fournier, and I bought it just because it was by Fournier. And it is not, at first glance, I would say, like, yeah, it's not very, the prettiest thing in the world. But I don't know what happened. But I bonded with this deck in crazy ways. Like, I started seeing family members of mine in the cards, and the patterns made me see movement and meaning. I don't know. It's sometimes decks that aren't like, oh, the ideal aesthetic. They they do that sometimes. It's like rustic. It's the Marseille does that a lot. And this became my family deck. Every time I need to ask something about family matters and, you know, being able to communicate and things like that, it's the one. Yeah, it's and plus cardstock is yummy. The best, the best, the best. Another one that I love very dearly, that's why I keep it in this extra special Baba Studios bag, is the El Gran Tarot Esotérico. Again by Fournier. And this deck was not very well known until, I don't know, fairly recently. I've seen it more and more, which is really cool. And I always remember Kelly Fitzgerald at the True Centauri because she opened up this deck for me, and it's minors. I love the symbology, and the occultist geek in me just says, yes, yes, please. I love it. Look at this card. I still have to unravel all of the mysteries in this deck, but every time I do, it gives me such a rush. So yeah, it's one of my favorites, and I would not want to live without it. And another one who's very special for me is the Wooden Tarot. Mine is a little bent, but this deck is the perfect aesthetic. It's like the most aesthetic for me, and my Virgo self just loves it for some reason. You know, I don't know why this is. I would think this is a proper way for me to try and explain what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. I think you guys get it. You know, when I say something. Sorry. It's just really beautiful. I love it, and it also makes me think, you know, with the minors, about the bones and how the bones are the seeds, and it makes me think of magical things and like witchcraft and stuff. It's very cool, and it also has a special Baba Studio bag. So lush. Talking about lushness, my 10th deck and last is the Pagan Otherworlds. And first of all, this is special for me because I got it as a Christmas gift from my mom, and it was extra special, and it reminds me of when I got it, which was, you know, when the whole family, it's really difficult to take out from the box. Yeah, all of these, the OC decks have this problem. But I use it when I go read for family. So at these gatherings, you know, my aunts and my cousins, and this is the deck that I would take to a very special occasion. It's so luxurious, so beautiful, so, you know, classically beautiful. The images are classically beautiful. And they're so evocative, you know. Oh, look at this devil. It's so, I don't know, Renaissance beauty with, I love it. With nature, you know, it's earthy. And yeah, the backs are beautiful as well. And the camera could never show the full glory of these backs because they kind of shimmer and it's a linen finish. And yeah, anyway, Yeah, it's a lovely deck. It's beautiful and perfect for such occasions. So those are my 10 decks. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, I forgot. No, wait, those were 9 and I forgot one. Yes, my one oracle, and it's the Nature's Whispers. And this deck is just when I want something nice, a nice message to bring out the day. And it's beautiful art, like effortlessly beautiful. You don't have to, it's just beautiful, mesmerizing, and you can see all the details, and the more you look, the more you see, and it's so nice during the day. It's a light, little, and I like oracles that do that. You know, a lot of, you know, oh, you have to have a balanced oracle. I don't know. Sometimes yes, other times no. I just want a nice message to start the day, and this is that, and I love it. So yes, 10th. Thank you. Bye.